What's up YouTube, 12 Virus here with another figure review, and this time I will be reviewing the new Dragon Star Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And before I get the review started though, I wanted to show off what Android 18 and Android 17 look like with the Mystic Gohan and Trunks from the Dragon Stars wave. It was suggested by Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan 3, a subscriber of mine. He wanted to see what they looked like together. Scoot these two over. Scoot him over, scoot her over, move my hand out of the way, kind of hold them. So those actually look pretty sweet together. I didn't even think of it. Kind of wish we had like a history of Trunks with like the kid clothes on and stuff whenever he's like younger. Not really a kid, but like teenage kind of, whenever he first went Super Saiyan, because Gohan died, and a history of Trunks Gohan. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be very amazing actually for the Android 17 and 18. That'd look amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way real quick and show that off. And then next, before I forget, because where the whole rating thing is new, I'm going to do it at the beginning of the videos, that way I can like have it fresh in my mind. And this guy, definitely think he probably gets a 3.5 out of 12. Not really, I'm just kidding. He definitely probably gets about a 10 out of 12, because he was done amazing and they did a great job with him. And yeah, so that's my rating for him. And I want to show this off. It's harder to pop off the hair. As you can see, it's completely different. So I really like that. So you can still pop it off, which doesn't really matter at all because better on, but you can still pop it off. I guess in case you like want to do a pose like that, like where he's growing it or something like that. And the vest is removable. It seems like it'd be kind of hard to get off, so I'm not really going to try it right now. But it is definitely removable. Kind of wish it was like more of a rubbery instead of like a kind of thin plastic to get off, because I feel like too much taking this on and off would break it. So don't really want to try to break it, but there's the port, and then compare that to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You have his, and then the difference is his just really comes off really easily, and it's more of that shape inside as opposed to more of like a squared shape, and it just is one layer kind of, I guess you could explain it that way, like it just ports into there. As to the Gotenks, has two different thicknesses to it. This right in here and then this little peg right here are two different thicknesses, so the hole has two holes. It has a small hole in there and then a larger one on the outside, which allows that to stay on way better than the Goku one. So don't really have to worry about that when you're moving the head side to side and all that stuff. They did really great with this figure. I love it. And then the Goku, if you move him side to side, bam, pops off. So I definitely like it way more with the Gotenks. They did way better with it. They improved on it. Still looks good both ways, but definitely more practical and works way better with the Gotenks. And if you can notice, it's actually thicker on Gotenks than it was the Goku. It's kind of flat underneath, whereas the Gotenks has a bunch of texture underneath still. So that's really sweet, and I really like that. But anyways, into articulation, as you could kind of tell, with the head, it can go up, down, but the hair kind of keeps it going one way. Can't really keep it going another. See, and then tilt it to the side, it works, and that side works, but not really going front to back, because it kind of just wants to stay back. But it still works and looks amazing. And then arm can go up that much, down, rotate all the way around, double joint elbows for that much. And then we have the basic waist like usual. Can go back that much, forward that much, so quite a bit. Then kick out to the side, kick forward, rotate all the way around. Got it stuck. There we go. Kind of double joint knees in a way. And then we got a hinge right there on the feet. And can't really go side to side, but it can rotate all the way around. So definitely quite a bit of articulation, and I like it a lot. A whole lot. And then let's see if we can't get the vest off. Well, I don't know if the head comes off or not. Yeah. It has a ball. There we go. And then kind of maneuver it, unless the arms can pop out, which I don't think that's possible. I'm not entirely sure about all of that. Yeah, I don't want to force it. I can do that like off camera sometime, but it's definitely removable. And then I really like how they sculpted the belt. That looks pretty sweet. He's just an amazing figure in my opinion. But anyways, moving on to the hands, he came with 2 sets of these fists. And then he came with 2 sets of kind of, well, wrong hand. 2 sets of basic blasting hands, like so. And of course he's got a hinge at the wrist. I don't know if I pointed that out or not. Might skipped over it, and then rotate all the way. But yeah, he's got the hinge at the wrist, and he has 2 of these kind of blast hands, and then 2 of the, well, I mean 1 of the donut finger. If I can get it on. Well, there we go. That way he can do his like super donut attack. I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. But where he does the ring and then throws it on the opponent. And then I'm guessing these may be able to be posed in a way to where they're kind of like the volleyball type deal, where he turns Boo into like a volleyball. And so, for some size comparisons, let's do watching ball. Let's do Mystic Gohan. Mystic Gohan is of course taller. And then we got Future Trunks, also taller. And then we got Kava, which is taller. And then Teen Gohan, which is taller too. And then the androids, 18, taller, 17, taller. And then Super Saiyan 3 Goku, taller. And then on to SH Figure Arts, we have Team Gohan, which is about the same height as him, so those two don't necessarily scale well together, not very well. Gohan's maybe a little bit taller, and so, because Gohan's supposed to be like a little bit older at that age than Gotenks is. And then, of course, SH Figure Arts Super Boo scales great with him. Really like the way those two do together. And I have Super Boo instead of Broly because, of course, gotta have Super Boo. And I don't really have any of the other Gotenkses, so definitely need to get the SH Figure Arts because this one turned out amazing, and I'd like to see a size comparison between the two. But with Super Boo, he actually kind of scales with him, so that looks pretty cool. I really like that a lot. That'll be the thumbnail. And then, of course, gotta do some measurements on this guy. He is to the top of the forehead, about 4¼ inches. Top of the highest point of the hair is about 4 5/8, maybe 4 3/4. Yeah, 4 3/4. And then shoulder to shoulder, you got about 1 and 1 3/4. And then with the hair, the length around back is about, I want to say, total length of the hair is about, can barely see, hard to get it right, right about there, about 3½ inches of the hair. And then length will be a little bit easier to get, is about, width, not length. Length was, yeah, what I just said. I can't even remember the measurements already. But anyway, side to side is approximately 2 3/4. So 2 3/4 from side to side. So pretty big hair, pretty sweet figure. Definitely glad to have you. This wave was killer. They did amazing with this one. All of the figures, in my opinion, from this wave turned out amazing and really great. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for all the support. Happy early 4th of July. This has been 12 Virus, signing